I'm Mia Carter, 20, crashing at my folks' place in Chicago's Wicker Park since high school, and I've been wrestling with whether to spill this saga. But I need to process it, so here goes. My family's dynamic has been a lopsided mess forever, with me as the unofficial maid while my younger siblings, Ethan, 17, and Lily, 14, skate by like royalty. My parents, bless their selective blindness, hammer me with rules and chores, but let those two lounge like they're on a permanent Netflix binge. I'm done, capital D. Last Thursday, I snapped, walked out, and haven't looked back. Was it dramatic? Maybe. Worth it? Hell yeah. Picture this. I'm the eldest, slaving at a coffee shop, pulling 40-hour weeks, then coming home to a sink full of dishes, laundry mountains, and Ethan's half-eaten pizza boxes. Meanwhile, Ethan's gaming, Lily's TikToking, and my parents act like I'm a live-in janitor. I've been the responsible one since I could reach the stove, cooking, scrubbing, folding, while my siblings dodge chores like they're allergic to sponges. Mom and Dad enforce nothing for them, but I get lectures. Mia, set an example. Thursday, after a soul-crushing 9-hour shift, feet screaming, stomach growling, I drag myself home, craving a nap. Instead, I'm hit with a whiff of stale tacos. Ethan's plate, smeared with hot sauce, crumbs galore, sits smugly on the living room table. It's his signature move. Leave a mess, wait for Mia. I try to zen out, but Mom's voice cut through from the kitchen. Mia, can you clean Ethan's plate off the table? He forgot again. My brain short-circuited. Forgot? He's 17, not 7. I stomped to the kitchen, barely holding it together. Mom, I just worked all day. I'm beat. Ethan can clean his own plate for once. Her face tightened. Mia, you're the oldest. Don't make a fuss, just do it. Fuss. I was steaming like an espresso machine. I'm not a maid, Mom. I cook, clean, do laundry, everything, while Ethan and Lily do zip. Why can't they pitch in? She gave me that look, the one that says I'm being a diva. You're overreacting. It's one plate. Stop acting like it's the end of the world. My blood hit boil. It's not one plate. It's years of me doing everything while you baby them. I'm done. Her eyes narrowed. You're too sensitive, Mia. You're 20, an adult. Act like it and help without whining. Whining? I was livid. If I'm an adult, why am I stuck playing Cinderella while you let them slack? You're not parenting, you're enabling. Mom snapped. You should be grateful you live here rent-free instead of complaining. That was it. The final straw on this barista's back. I'm out, I said, voice shaking but sure. Mom froze. What? You can't be serious. Where are you going? I grabbed my keys off the counter. I've saved up. I'll figure it out. My heart was doing cartwheels, but I felt alive. You don't have to do this, she shouted as I hit the door. But I did. I couldn't keep being their invisible chore machine. I slammed the door, jumped in my beat-up Honda, and peeled out, a wild mix of terror and glee pumping through me. No plan, just freedom. I drove aimlessly, Chicago's neon lights blurring past, then parked outside a dive bar to think. Scrolling my phone, I found a listing for a studio in Logan Square, pricey, but doable with my savings. Called the landlord, set up a viewing, and by Friday, I'd sign a lease. By Sunday, I'd moved clothes, a thrift store lamp, my barista apron, and a photo of me and my old dog Biscuit. The place was tiny, think shoebox with a sink, but it was mine. No dishes to wash unless I dirted them. No guilt trips, just quiet. First week alone was like shedding a too-tight jacket. I worked, hit the gym, binged Schitt's Creek, cooked ramen when I felt like it. Or didn't. No one nagged me to scrub anything. I felt like me again, not the family's default fixer. Friends checked in, and I started seeing how toxic home had been, always carrying everyone else's weight. But then the call started. Mom's first voicemail was peak manipulation. Mia, the house is a wreck. You left stuff everywhere, and no one's doing chores. Dad's stressed. Ethan and Lily don't know how. Come back, we need you. I snorted. Need me? They needed a maid. I didn't reply. Next, Ethan texted. Asterisk yo. Mom says you gotta come home. House is trashed. You care at all? Asterisk, no, how's Mia? Just demands. Then Lily. Mia, miss you, but can you do laundry when you visit? I laughed, bitter but loud. They didn't miss me, just my dish soap skills. Messages piled up. Mom, Asterisk Mia, the kitchen's gross. Please help. Asterisk Dad. Asterisk this is ridiculous. Come fix this mess. Asterisk Ethan. You're being selfish, just help out. Each one screamed desperation, not for me, but for their old setup where I slaved and they skated. One night, after Mom's third voicemail, Mia, Dad's losing it. You're the only one who can help. I snapped. Post-shift, sprawled on my couch, I called her back. Mom, I'm not coming back. I'm not your housekeeper. I've done everything for years, and I'm done. Silence. Then her classic deflection. You're being dramatic. The house is chaos, and Dad can't cope. Just help. I didn't budge. No, you help. Parent Ethan and Lily. Teach them to clean. I'm not their servant. She huffed. Fine, if you don't care about family, I guess that's on you. I laughed cold. I care about me now. No guilt trips. I'm out. Hung up, heart pounding, but damn, felt good. Next week, I leaned into my new life, work, yoga, late night tacos. The freedom was electric. But my family didn't quit. Dad texted, Asterisk Mia, we're drowning in chores. You need to help, or we can't manage. Asterisk I rolled my eyes. Drowning? Try a sponge. I replied, Asterisk not my job. Teach Ethan and Lily. Figure it out. Asterisk no answer for hours. Thought maybe they got it. Then Ethan called, voice smug. Why you gotta be so extra? Mom and Dad are stressed, and you're off playing house. Just come back till it's chill. I was done. Ethan, I work my ass off while you game and trash the place. You're 17. Clean your own crap. I'm not your mom. He scoffed. Not all of us have jobs, Miss Big Shot. You're stressing everyone out. I cut him off. I'm done being your scapegoat. Handle it. Hung up, shaking but solid. Their desperation peaked with Mom's 5 voicemails in a row. Asterisk Mia, we're begging. The house is a disaster. You're the only one who can fix this. Asterisk I let them stack, each one proof they didn't value me, just my labor. I tried ignoring them, but the pressure gnawed. I needed closure, not to cave, but to end it. So, last Thursday, I drove back, not to clean, but to draw a line. Heart racing, I knocked once and walked in. The house reeked of burnt toast and neglect. Mom and Dad lit up like I was their savior. Mia, you're back. Mom gushed. Dad nodded. Things are rough. We need you. Ethan and Lily barely looked up from their phones. I stood firm, no smile. I'm not here to save you, I said, voice steady. I'm here to say I'm done. Mom blinked, confused. What? We need help, Mia. I shook my head. You need me to clean up your mess because you won't. I've done it for years. Cooking, scrubbing, parenting your kids. I'm done. Dad bristled. We never forced you. You chose to help. I didn't flinch. You expected it, Dad. You let Ethan and Lily slack while I slaved. Look at this. I waved at the kitchen, dishes teetering, trash spilling, floor sticky. This is what you want me to fix. No more. Mom's lip quivered. We've been busy, Mia. Dad stressed, and I cut her off. Stop. You're parents. Teach Ethan and Lily responsibility. I'm not their maid. I turned to my siblings, glued to their screens. You two, step up. I'm done wiping your messes. Ethan rolled his eyes. Chill, it's not that deep. I snapped. It's deep when I've been your servant for years. Grow up. Mom tried again. Mia, don't leave. We can fix this. But I was already at the door. Good luck. Figure it out. I walked out, her voice trailing. Asterisk Mia, please. Asterisk, but I didn't turn back. In my car, I exhale heavy but free. No more dishes. No more guilt. I drove to my studio. The cities hum my new soundtrack. I'd reclaim my life, no longer their doormat. They'd learn, or they wouldn't, but I was out. Thoughts? Was my walkout a power move, or too much? Should I have tried harder to talk it out? And how would you handle their guilt trips? Hit me with your take. I'm all ears.